this is Riley. Spring has finally sprung in Montreal. And with the good weather comes the opportunity to do one of my favorite things, which is sitting on a balcony. At my last apartment in Victoria, BC, I had a balcony for the first time since moving away from my home in Egmont. And in Victoria at first I didn't really like going out on the balcony because it was barren, it was over top of a parking lot, it got a lot of sun, but I felt like every time I went out on it, I was on a stage, being watched. Everyone could hear what I said. If I walked there, my neighbors would look at me and either say hi or say nothing, which was sometimes even worse. It wasn't really a silent, cozy home oasis that I could relax on. But little by little, I started my cozy balcony paradise project. I found free pallets, I got free little outdoor furniture mattress things that I found on the road. I got material from the thrift store, I put up curtains, I made a little bed area with pillows, and then I got a bunch of plants, and it turned out to be really cozy and really great, and then I went there every day. It was my favorite part of the apartment. And now that I'm in Montreal and I have a balcony again, and I'm also in a kind of urban place, I started my Cozy Paradise Balcony Project 2.0. So again, I got pallets, I bought a foamy off of Craigslist, I got material from the thrift store, and I made a sort of canopy to go over top of the bed this time, so it's in this little canopy because I have a shared balcony. So this way I have my own little space on the shared balcony, which is really cozy. I'm going to put plants out there. I got floor tiles on Kijiji, and it's little by little becoming another balcony paradise. It'll be much nicer when the trees have leaves, since that hasn't happened yet, but it's coming along. And so the reason that I'm sharing this with all of you is that I find balconies to be really, really important in an urban environment. Since coming to Montreal, and well, Victoria isn't really a city, it's a small city, but it was a big city in comparison to where I grew up. So, since being in urban environments, especially in Montreal, I found that it's kind of difficult. I grew up always having this outside space accessible to me whenever I wanted. If I needed a breather, if I wanted to just sit on some grass or climb a tree or whatever I wanted, it was there, and I could relax and feel good. And you can go to parks when you live in a city, but I find that there's something special about having this part of your home, this little attached part of your home, like if you had a backyard, but when you're in an apartment building, you don't really have a backyard. So having this little place, you can just walk out the door and be still at your home. You could go there in your pajamas if you want, and be outside. I feel like that's important. I feel like we need that. And of course this claim is partially based on, well, if you search in Google, the importance of going outside, you'll get millions and millions of hits, people saying, yes, humans need to go outside, it makes you happier, it makes you generally all over happier. In Japan they have these things called forest baths, I think they were called, where people just go in the forest and then they get all of their senses going. There are lots of different interesting studies about why humans should go outside. And while exploring this idea, I came across an article called Opportunities and Benefits of Green Balcony and Terraces in Urban Conditions. And just as I suspected, there are claims in this article about how having a balcony can increase happiness and decrease stress levels when you live in urban environments. Especially for people who work at home, you can still have access to internet, you can do your work while sitting outside. It feels great. The other day I did it, I just put my charger through the window and then I sat there in my little balcony bed. So if you have a balcony and you just haven't been using it, if you feel uncomfortable going out on it because it feels like you're being watched, it doesn't feel private, just take a little bit of time to try to make it feel more cozy. Get some pallets, get some curtains, do whatever you want. Take advantage of that space because it's there for you, and it will most likely make you feel really good if you put a bit of work into it. Anyways, I will see you next Thursday because Friday I will be in Mexico. So I'll upload a video before I leave, and then I guess you'll see me the Friday after that too.